And there could be the chance of a storm later at Portrush. Those storms are becoming a bit more widespread too over the next few days as things turn increasingly hot and humid again.
That is a lovely part of the world where you are. It's one of my favourite parts of this country.
Beautiful interpretation of the morning as well. Beautiful start, in fact, across the north and the east. Very good morning too. Different story across some western areas this morning. Could be quite grey, misty for some, and there are some showers around. Indeed, a few showers to come across parts of the UK today.
Good morning. It was a mild night last night and today it's a largely cloudy day. It's very warm and feeling very humid.
You know what you need is you need to be sitting safely on that bench with the view of, you know, the bench behind you, with a view of the volcano, as long as it's far enough away to feel safe. Wouldn't that, with the sky like that as well, wouldn't it be perfect?
Be perfect. You know, you could watch them all day. I think they're better at night, though, aren't they?
Yes.
The brightness against the dark of the sky. But we're safely away from that at the moment. Very good morning to, and for some, be a nice morning on the bench out there, looking at the blue skies here in the northeast of Scotland. This is where we see the best of the sunshine. Not the same everywhere. Turning increasingly misty and murky to the south and west. This is Sark and the Channel Islands. That is all linked into increasingly humid air pushing across the UK through today.
Looks okay at the moment.
It does look all right at the moment. There have been some overnight showers, but yes, things are changing there. It could be quite an interesting couple of days. Could be quite interrupted at times as well. Let's just take you to Portrush over through today at least. Whilst it is dry, bright, fair bit of cloud at the moment. Increasing chance of showers as we go through the day and certainly late afternoon into the evening. There is a Met Office warning out for some thunderstorms too. So there is a potential of the odd thunderstorm working its way in. Quite humid, quite breezy as well. So a lot to contend with for the golfers, especially as we go through the second half of today. And it really sums up our weather right across the UK over the next few days.
Oh, that looks nice.
Good morning. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Imagine having a beach like this to yourself. Nice, calm sea. This is in Northumberland just a short while ago by weather watcher Dave. I think there's just somebody there walking their dog. Beautiful, isn't it? North and east, the further you are, the best chance of you holding on to that sunshine today.
3:10 this afternoon, just over to my right over there. You imagine when Rory McIlroy takes the tee and hits that first shot on his homecoming. Wow, the noise will be off the scale. Talk about goose pimples. I think we're going to be talking albatross or pterodactyl pimples by then. But yeah, a long way to go before that. We're going to have to try and keep calm.
Were you watching closely there? Did you see those big dark clouds looming in the distance?
I did indeed. I don't think they're too bad at the moment, but they could get even bigger and darker later.
You look very, very relaxed there. Oh, look, you're watching us. You should be getting on with some other stuff. What are you talking to this morning?
No, watching BBC Breakfast in a pub garden with the sun about to come out. It's not a bad start to a day, is it? But yeah, we're here at the Drayton Court Hotel and Pub because this is the type of business where these changes are really being felt.
I'm trying to get hints of where this is. I'm looking at some thistle, so I'm thinking Scotland. I'm thinking because the Gulf is on, we know it's going to be stormy later, so you could have gone over to Northern Ireland. I'm looking from your face, I've got it completely wrong.
Yep, completely. Devon, actually.
Oh.
Devon this morning. Quite humid out there this morning, Naga. Very good morning too. But with that humidity has come a lot of low clouds, so quite murky across the southern half of the country. Could see a few storms break out later in the west. More widespread low the storms as we go through this weekend.
Hi there, thanks very much indeed, Lewis. We are now, you may well not believe this, halfway through the meteorological summer. What's it given us so far? Well, it's been significantly warmer than normal. We've had 11 days where temperatures have climbed above 30 degrees. Now, this might surprise you. Rainfall overall has been around the average, but there are some places that have been very dry, particularly in the east of the UK. Over the next few days, it is certainly not going to be dry. We're going to see a lot of rain accumulating, some heavy downpours and thunderstorms, which could cause some localised flooding.
Good afternoon. It is quite a warm, humid day today. We have had a few breaks in the cloud, glimmers of blue sky and sunshine, but the cloud has also been giving some light rain and some drizzle. We still could get a few spots of rain as we head through the afternoon. The Met Office has a yellow weather warning in place for thunderstorms, valid from 9 o'clock on Friday evening through to 6 o'clock on Saturday evening.
Well, there is some more rain to come, Lewis. In fact, quite a lot of it in places. The summer so far, particularly for central and eastern parts of England, has been very dry indeed. The ground in places are very, very dry right now.
Hello, it's been a warm day today despite the cloud, even a few showers around. Tomorrow will feel warmer still because there'll be more sunshine, just as humid tomorrow, and then a wetter looking picture into the weekend. Pollen levels have certainly eased off since last weekend. They were now moderate for tomorrow into this weekend. Of course, a bit of rain in the forecast might help things too. Most of this now is weed pollen. Enjoy your evening.
Now, for all the players who are still out on the championship links back there, and there are many, Clive, the wind is really starting to whip up. But this is the Open. It's supposed to happen.
Indeed. Joe, thanks for that. Joe Wilson there at Royal Portrush on the Antrim coast. Now, a bit windy over there. What about the weather elsewhere?
Oh, all change, Clive, all change. It's going to be the case if it never rains, but it pours for some of us. The ground is looking a little bit like this at the moment, but look at this behind me. Cloudy, threatening looking skies. Yes, over the next few days, low pressure dominates and we are going to see some sharp, thundery downpours. A lot of rain in a short space of time. Could be the risk of some localised flooding.
During the Chelsea Flower Show, it was really hot and sunny, wasn't it? And today we've had the heat, but maybe not the sun. It's been a bit uncomfortably muggy, hasn't it?
And it's all going to change. We're all starting to get desperate for rain, but we might get a little bit too much too soon and it will all run off, and so it's probably not going to be very helpful. Aren't I a little ray of sunshine at the moment? We've had quite a lot of cloud as well today, really grey skies with a little bit of drizzle from here and there. So we've had to really rely on some of the beautiful features of London to give us our sparkle today. And guess what? Yes, there are some thunderstorms in the forecast as we head into the weekend. So we have a yellow weather warning. Now, not all of us will see these showers, but if you catch them, we could actually potentially see a month's worth of rain in a very short space of time. So it could even lead to some localised flooding.
Bye-bye.
And while many of us are expecting another burst of heat into the weekend, some of us will see some bursts of heavy rain. I'll have the full national forecast later on in the programme. And temperatures are set to soar above average yet again. But with thunderstorm warnings in place, it isn't going to be a perfect weather weekend for all of us. I'll have the full national forecast next.
In North Yorkshire, and Joe, a mixed picture ahead.
Yes, it's starting to feel quite humid, certainly over the next few days or so. Temperatures and humidity are rising. And I'm here at Skipton Castle this evening, where actually the 900-year-old walls have offered some sanctuary today. It's actually felt quite humid and muggy out there, and that continues to be the theme over the next couple of days and nights. It's been very warm today in Surrey, 28.8 Celsius. Temperatures are set to peak tomorrow at around 30 or 31 degrees in the southeast of England. It'll be very warm and uncomfortable as we head into the weekend, but we are expecting some rather impactful rainfall over the next couple of days and nights. So just to draw your attention to a few warnings we have in place, the first of which starts from the Met Office. It's a yellow warning for thunderstorms, and that will tend to kick in from lunchtime tomorrow, chiefly for the northeast of England. By the end of the afternoon, parts of Yorkshire, the North York Moors could see some really heavy thundery downpours. And then our focus shifts to the south of England as we head into tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night, and for all of Saturday, a swathe of heavy thunderstorms will move up from the south, and these are likely to cause some impact. It's been so dry lately, it will come as a bit of a shock. There's likely to be some localised flooding and certainly difficult driving conditions and spray on the roads as those tend to move through over the next few days or so. Hot and humid conditions for nearly all of us over the next few days and nights. Pretty uncomfortable for sleeping, and we'll see some thunderstorms quite widely across many parts of the UK, and it remains unsettled as we head into this weekend. So some much needed rain, of course, for the gardens. The perfectly manicured lawns here at Skipton Castle could do with some rain, but it is going to be very heavy where we find it over the next few days or so.
All right, Joe, in Skipton there in Yorkshire, thank you.